Welcome back, pure structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is September 16th here in Hawaii and will be September 17th in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. Give you guys some of the levels that we'll be looking at. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So with S&P 500, let's pull up the chart here to see exactly what we got going on. Okay, so we did have some nice, in the beginning of the US session, we did have some nice movement to the downside. We pulled up a little bit into resistance right around these 72 to about 74s, and then all of a sudden it just shot right back down. We were anticipating a bearish move, but we did have to let it get into resistance here and then pull down from there. And then from there we started to go down, down, down. We touched a level right around these 34, 35s, and then we turned right back up. So for the London session and maybe into the US session, I do anticipate the market maybe trying to pull up actually into this area right around the 72 to about 70. Let's see, right around 74 to 75. We got as high as 74.25. So I do anticipate the market trying to pull up into that area, and then once we get up here right in this area, we got to see if we break. If we break, we head into those 77s. If we break above 77, we got to look for the retest as it hits through 77 into 80, and if it retests those 77s and holds the support, that's when we look for the long side to continue this bullish run. But right now we are anticipating that the market try to pull up a little bit deeper, somewhere around in these 72 to 74s. So let's just see if we get that pull up into this area. Given the actual price action, that's what we're anticipating. If you want the shorts, again, watch out for those 72 to 74s. If we cannot break below that area, if we cannot break above that area, that's going to be where we get the short opportunities like we had in the morning. It was a great short opportunity for those who got it. So again, we are coming up against that wall of resistance. So again, high side 77.25. I do think that we continue bullish though if we get back above 80. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. But let's move over to a smaller chart here so you can see what's actually taking place. So here on the smaller chart, you can see we came all the way down somewhere around these 52s. It's a little bit of a level there. Came a little bit down here. Found that support right around 53.50 and then bounced right back up to the upside. And from there you can see we are anticipating the market to try to move somewhere around here 70 to 72, maybe as high as 74. So again, we're keeping that line in the sand up there. Do want to see if we hold this level of support and continue to move up into that area, which I do anticipate the market trying to get into that area. So we'll keep an eye out for that as of right now. But for those who want the trades during the London session, maybe into US session, if you get into these 72, 74s and you fail to get through, this could be a good double top area here to fall back down. If the market just pushes right through and we fail at 77, that's going to be a nice trade short as well if we can't get through those 77. So we got a couple ideas that could happen, but right now it is more so going to be a little bit bullish back into those 72 to 74s is what we anticipate. Now, if we get below those 65.25s again, this is actually where we could see the market try to turn down and retest the downside of 53.50. So we have to keep an eye out for that as well. But given that we are above those 65s right now, this could turn us bullish back to the upside into 72 to 74. So just keep that in mind on the microstructure. Moving over into gold, let's see what's going on with gold for you guys. We had a pretty amazing drop off from our levels. So we want to see if we're going to hold this resistance at 1759.3. If not, next level up, we're going to be anticipating the market to try to get to these 67.7s on gold, and it does look like it's trying to turn back to make a bullish run. So we'll see. We are above prior levels of resistance that turns support here. 1751.9. We started turning up from there, got into 59.3, and this is where I think we still gradually climb up into those 67 0.7s as the next area of interest. So for those who want to trade, I think the trade idea long as of right now is going to be a great one. We should stall here. If those who want the shorts, we got to stall right at this area here and then pull down. If not, you got to wait till we get up into this area of 67.7 and then get the nice short opportunity down. So there's a couple opportunities here as well. Moving over into a smaller chart though, let me delete these lines real quick. Pull up the smaller chart so you can see what's actually taking place here on gold. So moving over to the smaller chart here on gold, you can see we're breaking above our level of resistance, and we turned down from this area before, came all the way back down, but you can see we're trying to wedge our way through that and get all the way back up to our next level. So again, keep an eye out for those 67.7s. For those who want that, I do think that we may end up getting into that area, so we'll keep an eye out for the gold to try to turn back bullish a little bit, for a little bit of a run back into the long side of 67.7. Should be a good opportunity, but if you do not have a long trade from underneath, it's better to let the market come back, retest this level, and if it fails to hold the support here, then if it does hold the support here, then you look for the long, but if it fails to hold the support here, you can look for the short opportunity from under here, or you can wait for the market to get back into those 51.9s and see if we get that bullish run from that area for a bounce from there. So a couple opportunities there that we could have on gold. Let's move over into crude oil for you guys, see what's taking place on crude oil. So moving over here into crude oil, you can see we went sideways for a little bit. We did touch a level of support, 71.65. Nice couple touches there, 1, 2, 3, about 3 touches, and started to turn right back up. And then we got above a level of support, 72.33. So I do think for oil right now, this is going to be the area of interest. Now, we could right in this area turn right back up and retest this, but if we do not break 72.91 and we fail, that's where you can take your short against the trend. Again, it's a bullish trend as of right now, been pretty strongly bullish, so you want to keep that in mind. You could take that double top short right off that area. You could take this little area right here, 72.33, for the long right back into it if you want to try to continue that bullish run there. Now, if we turn down and we get underneath this 72.33, that's where you could actually look for the market to turn down a little bit deeper there at 71.65 as the next level of support. So keep in mind, you really want to go bullish. We got to get above these 72.91s. And once we're above that, that's where we could see the market retest and then make a new high from there. So that's what we really want to see for a continued bull move. But if we're underneath 72.91, look for that resistance to come in there and turn the market back down. So that's why you see right as it came into that area, that's where the sellers came down and pulled this a little bit further down. So keep in mind those 72.33s, you could have some support, but again, it could actually turn down further from there and try to retest 71.65. So we're going to keep that in mind as we're trading though. That wraps it up for S&P 500, gold, and also oil. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos. If you do, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. Now, if you are struggling to find consistency and success in your trading, feel free to become a member with us at Pure Structure Trading. Take a coaching session, maybe a coaching program with us. We would love to help you find consistency and success in your trading journey. You guys continue to trade. Make sure you guys trade well. You guys take care. Have a great night.